The loss goes to Garrett Richards. He falls to 0-2.
MLB The Show is at the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And a fastball is in there for strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now. Now batting, Manny Machado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Waka looks in. Here's the first pitch. Here's a ball fought off foul off to the right. It's strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Oh, he brought it back. Dinelson Lamet gets the start for San Diego in this one. Dan Plesac.
Leading up for the Cardinals, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. And that's the first down. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. This guy won the National League Silver Slugger last year. You think about all the first basemen in the league that could swing the bat well and hit home runs, but he was at the top of the heap. I love watching him swing.
Oh, and this goes right past him. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away.
Batting third.
So a runner at first with one out now. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him. Here comes the first pitch. High and deep to left center field. Myers going back to the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Hunter Renfroe. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And he fouls this one off. Renfroe, originally from Mississippi. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. No score here. As we play inning number 2, the 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up. At the plate, number 35. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game.
Number 35.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Boy, that's what Wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
The 0-1 pitch. That's a strike to throw down. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. Bottom of the second here with no score. Line drive to center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. First delivery to him on the way. Hard on the ground towards short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Matt Carpenter.
Here's Matt Carpenter. Lamet is known to have exceptional stuff. His strikeout numbers are eye-popping, but at times he does get himself in hot water with the base on balls.
Matty V, the stuff has never been a question with this guy. It's been about containing the stuff and having command of the strike zone. He has really good strikeout pitches. The problem is he'll get ball 1, he'll get ball 2, and he sometimes isn't really in attack mode, and that leads him to walking a lot of batters.
And he will make the catch just shy of the track in the inning. Digging in, number 62. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader is right there, 1 down. So 1 man gone now as we give you a look at the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Cardinals find themselves to this point in the season.
Will Myers.
Bounce it to the left side. DeYoung's got it. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hats off to that one. So here now's the pitcher, Dinelson Lamet. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In the air out to straightaway left. Left fielder has a beat on it, and that's the 3rd out. Make it 9.
Leading off for St. Louis, the catcher, Yadier.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left, and Molina's aboard a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the 3rd.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
First offering on its way. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting. The second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colton Wong. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he...
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Lined hard toward right center. Jankowski is there. 2 gone.
The batter, number 35.
Here comes the first pitch. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Travis Jankowski back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Bader is going to get there, and that's the first out of the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. This one's down to third. A play at the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. First pitch coming. Here it is. Wynn clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Hunter Renfroe goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Comes set and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Padres lead. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Stepping in now, Harrison Bader as he grounds one briskly to short. One there on to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
The third baseman, number 13.
So base Bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. Big swing by Carpenter, and this is out to deep right. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone.
Right now, he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff. 4 home runs in this series. Bet he wishes he could play these guys every single day.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. A base hit in his first trip. 0-1 the count to Molina. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Michael Wacha. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Striding in, number 62. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
Will Myers.
Wacha steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy
threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Colton Wong. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized. On it last time.
Jose Martinez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bouncer up the middle. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling it.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Now another one hit deep to left. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on on back-to-back pitches. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Matt Strahm gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Renfroe in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
The batter, the center fielder, Harrison.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Slow little grounder left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Number 22 will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 22.
Fouled away. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
So he ran the fastball. By him for the punch out. Number 22 goes quietly leading off the 6th inning. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Hit back up the middle. And that'll find it. Its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Now batting, number 9.
First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Jankowski stands at first with 1 out. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
The 0-2 once more. Got him. Next to the plate for the Padres, Manny Machado. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Well, this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time.
Now
1 away.
Catcher, Yadier.
Now at the plate, Yadier Molina. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
I mean, Yadi was
hit high and deep out to left field. Myers is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
The pitcher, number 52.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Michael Wacha. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
1 strike.
Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Down go the... Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Manuel Margot
into the corner and slicing foul. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ball game for the Padres. Hard hit toward the hole. He's to his feet. Can he get it there? Yes, he can. Very well done there, and that's the second out.
Now batting. The first
Here comes the first pitch.
Eric Hosmer.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
2 balls and a strike to count. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And no one will get this one.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bat.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that... Now at the plate, Colton Wong. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Popped him up. Hosmer waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
1 gone for the Redbirds in the 7th. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. On a line, that's a base hit. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him.
I mean, obviously, this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4. You know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
There he goes. Strike called. Now the throw down. It's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Popped up. Hosmer is there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw. Here's Will Myers. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Number 11 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 6.
First pitch on its way. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Wong is there, and it's a very quick inning as the Craig Stammen enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 34.
Stepping up to the plate, number 35. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it. For a two as he crashes headlong into the wall.
DeJong.
So stepping in, Paul DeJong. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Stepping in, Harrison Bader. He was a ground out victim last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bullet back up the middle. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. Ready for another chance. Number 9. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Digging in, Manny Machado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
1 out, nobody on. Popped straight up. Waka is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Hunter Renfroe. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove in the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
6-0 the final shutout score today. The St. Louis Cardinals led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Michael Wacha earns the win. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak. Now at the plate, Robbie Grossman. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder, Robbie.
And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. Popped up. Andujar moving to his left. One down.
Batting second.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the power hitting third baseman Matt Chapman. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. On the ground to second for Torres. Scooped up. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Striding in for Oakland, Matt Olson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Called to strike on the outer half. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Olson is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
And the pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put in. Now in the box, Brett Gardner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees.
First pitch of the at-bat.
The center fielder, Brett.
This is pulled into right. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign. The throw into second. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise, who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And there's one down now. Giancarlo Stanton now. His previous history with Mike Fiers, just a 3 for 30. Batting line. He's taken him deep once. Here's the first pitch to him. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Gardner leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Stanton, a 6'6" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's a 9-year major league vet. Here it comes, 0-2. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Yeah, that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Laureano. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth. The third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Laureano has a beat on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Chris Davis now. In past meetings with Tanaka, just a 1 for 12 career line. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
A dive, and he knocks it down. Into the box now, Stephen Piscotty. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
From the stretch.
Erickson.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Batting seventh.
So coming to the plate, Marcus Semien. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's just 1 for 6. No balls and a strike to count. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Semien, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Here's another 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Davis at second with 2 down. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Next will be the designated hitter, Luke Voigt. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Luke.
Hot shot down the line. Well, this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The first baseman.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next will be the left-handed power bat of Greg Bird. Line drive to left. Grossman is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The shortstop.
Digging in now, Troy Tulowitzki will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Line towards center field. Laureano is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
The catcher, number 3.
And he takes ball 1.
Hundley.
A ball and a strike. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting ninth.
Coming to the plate now, Ramon Laureano.
Number 22.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Lifted in the air to center. Gardner is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for Oakland.
Here's Robbie Grossman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Grossman, once a Minnesota Twin. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Hit well on the ground to first. Bird has it, and nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Leading off for the Yankees, the second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Torres.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Laureano moves over, 1 away. Next for New York, Brett Gardner. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Line drive to left. Grossman is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the that'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
I mean, this is the classic case of...
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone to lead off the inning. Into the box, Chris Davis.
The bat, number 2. Designated.
As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Davis.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Is a fastball that misses.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Base is empty here with nobody out. And it's fouled away. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs.
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one.
The 1-0 home. is offered at and missed for the first strike. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
Just 2 simple words. All rise. Aaron Judge burst onto the scene, and what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities, and even Little League teams. So the judges' chamber is going towards a good cause.
The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Torres scoops it up. And there are 2 away now.
The batter.
Stepping in, Marcus Semien. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes.
Leading off for the Yankees.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Giancarlo.
Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Now batting, catcher
Runner at first following the error. And next will be the imposing power bat, Gary Sanchez. He's set and the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
The 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Working for the punch out and the offering. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Miguel Andujar. This one's down to third. Chapman brings it in. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first. And welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, number 22.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike 1. Grounded down the third baseline. Andujar's got it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Next up for the A's, Robbie Grossman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. In there for strike 1, 0-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
Thank you, Heidi. Around first, digging for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second.
The first baseman,
so 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next will be the left-handed power bat of Greg Bird. High in the air out to center field. Laureano on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Next for the Yankees.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And now it'll be the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. No balls and 1 strike. Tulowitzki, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, Matty, there's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to get more than a 1-year deal. But this guy is a veteran presence in this clubhouse and on this roster, and he has been invaluable.
This one's down to third. Chapman has it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
The third baseman.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Fastball called strike 1 and 2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Now to the plate, Matt Olson comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
The 0-2 once more. Hits the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Chris Davis. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Gardner. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So striding in, Torres. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And that'll get down out there near the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Live but speared on a hop. And that's out number 1. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Hit sharply toward the right side. Piscotty is there, 2 down. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. Into the box now, Stephen Piscotty, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Popped him up. Bird in foul ground, but this will land untouched. He'll try again, 1-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Popped up. Back behind second. Torres shading to his right, and that retires the side. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Gary Sanchez.
Line to the right side. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as...
DJ LeMahieu come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 26, DJ.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. Line drive to center field. Laureano has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Throw won't get him. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. In previous meetings with Liam Hendricks, he's 1 for 2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Laureano. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And Hundley's tag will not be in time. He's safe at home plate.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some run scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now here's Tulowitzki with the ball hit high and deep out to left field. And it's gone. Standing in now, Torres. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And it's out of here. Back-to-back two-out home run. Lou Trevino takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Lou Trevino.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Sent on the ground out to second. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2. Big flies.
Now playing
first pitch of the at-bat.
Number 26, DJ.
In there, strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And that swung on and missed for strike one. One out, nobody on. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Dan, it was a good pitch. Almost getting it past him, but he catches up to it at the last second and goes to the opposite field, and the ball makes it all...
Oh, and he misses it. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Matt Chapman. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D-Row. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that will bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Chapman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. The 1-2. Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base.
For the Yankees.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. High in the air out to center field. Laureano is under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Now batting, left
at
fielder.
the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch of the at-bat, and he fouls this one off. And right into the shift. Chapman's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Laureano ranging back. Gone into Monument Park.
Baseman, DJ.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And he will get there to make the run. Here's the first pitch.
Leading off for the Athletics, the right fielder,
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here's Jurickson Profar. Here's the first pitch.
Profar.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Stepping in now, Marcus Semien, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. And there to grab it is Tulowitzki for route number 2. At the plate, Nick Hundley. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. The 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed. And now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Two out, nobody on. Last strike now for Oakland. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Drilled to the right side. Bird gloves it. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Throw is in time, and they will advance to the next round of the playoffs.
Wow, talk about a do-or-die situation. Amazing. They find a way to win the wild card game and advance to the division series. I know the home crowd made a difference cheering them on, and now they have all the momentum going into the next round.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
8 runs, 10 hits, 1 error.